Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the European crossover webinar. We did get German business expectations come out. April business climate came in at 99.2 versus 98, so just a slight beat. We'll see what it's doing with the euro. Just continue to push that up a little bit higher. Euro at 22.57, up 43. Up 43, and cable currently up at 41.87, up 32. So continue to push a little bit higher, and am looking for the dollar index to go on and make new lows today. Well, actually, I'm making new lows, 89.60. So yeah. And we've also seen the indices going and push higher too. We were looking for 13,701, confluence with 13,715 on the NASDAQ. That's exactly where we're at right now. And also for the spruce to continue to push higher, up to 42.11, which is 161% of Friday's highs to Sunday session lows. And the same thing with NASDAQ. 13,701 is 161% of Friday's highs. Friday's highs to the Sunday session lows. And we continue that push higher. Take a look where we are with Bitcoin. Bitcoin held up pretty well. We did go and make that run yesterday to 40,000 on a pretty nice rebound. I thought we'd remain under pressure, but we did make that run. And we just pared back slightly, and we're still holding up very well at 39,100. Ethereum at 2670. We did get above this level that we talked about that was necessary. 2,500, they did do it. Now, gold did go and ease back a bit yesterday. Although we're still hanging around here. This is actually resistance. We've actually pushed higher than what we expected. This is almost what, to about 1888, 1889. Yeah, 1888, 80. And we're at 1883. I think we have a resistance today at like 1882. Thinking we'd start to pare back a little bit. We're still holding up pretty steady here in gold. And then crude oil, boy, what a smart rebound yesterday. Holy smokes, everything just kept going higher and higher and higher. There was just absolutely no let up. And I think today's resistance was at 66.50 or 65.85. I think we have support at 65.50 on this thing. There's a spruce on the daily. Still holding up very, very well. And NAS on the daily. Key level here on the daily too. Looking into today, going ahead as far as data. We do get housing price index at 9 a.m. Eastern with Canadian manufacturing sales at 8:30 Eastern. Well, a little bit of a break here just now. Well, not much of one, but a little bit of a dip here. And more FOMC clouds speaking. FOMC member Quarles will be speaking at 10 a.m. Eastern. New home sales at 10 a.m. Eastern, and Richard Manufacturing also 10 a.m. Eastern. Manufacturing as well as services, which are manufacturing and services. With that, we'll just go on and hop into the analysis. Starting out with the euro dollar. So the euro posted a mild positive close on Monday. Resistance for Tuesday will remain 22.56. We're just above that right now. We're supported 21.45. So 22.56 here. We're moving this to 21.45 though. And we're still pushing up here along with the euro here. Still looking pretty solid. Further resistance comes in at 22.78, but at least for today, we're keeping it at 22.56. And on to the cable. Cable was confined to a tight range on Monday, closing positive for the day. Resistance on Tuesday will remain 42.41. There's that big key area that we talked about that reached also even last week. We'll take a look at it on the weekly. We looked at it yesterday on a weekly, and you can see the significance here. 42.41. Some reason I push it to monthly. There's a weekly. We're all at 42.41. As I mentioned, resistance will remain 42.41 with support at 40.90. So keeping the support the same and resistance will remain the same. And let's go and move into the Aussie. This thing is still holding up. Look at that. That potential head and shoulders. We're just still hanging around here. And despite the dollar under pressure, it's not like as if we're going too far on the upside here. Not much on the upside, actually. So just kind of sticking to this, just sitting here. The Aussie posted a moderate positive close, albeit in a tight range on Monday. Resistance for Tuesday will remain 78.19 with support at 76.92. The difference was we pushed up support. So 78.19 remain resistance, so 76.92 for support. And on to the dollar yen. Now the dollar yen closed slightly lower on Monday in a tight session, tight note, that's for sure. I mean, most of FX was pretty tight on Monday to start with anyway, but boy, it was extra tight here in the dollar yen. Resistance on Tuesday will remain 925. We did point out that 925 needs to get a close right above that body close right there. With support at 835. So only difference is we're moving this up by 4 pips, but resistance will remain at 925. Let's go on and move around to the cash flow index. So the dollar index closed lower, closed weaker to start, lower, weaker, all the same thing. Closed weaker to start the week, which suggests a more defined break. Support on Tuesday will be 89.45. I think we will break lower. Sounds kind of crazy because I'm just moving it a little bit lower, even though I'm saying a more defined break. I just don't think that we're going to just fall apart today. So I've got support at 89.45 with resistance at 90.04. So 89.45, 90.04. Low today so far is 89.53. Not too far. Let's move now to Bitcoin. I didn't hear that chiming. I'm trying a new squawk surface. I hope they're okay. So let's go move on with Bitcoin. So hold up, S&P. Oh, that's right. I ended up accidentally posting the S&P for Bitcoin. So we put it back here. We'll pull Bitcoin. Forgot to update that. See how we posted the S&P analysis in the Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin posted a smart recovery to 40,000 before paring back slightly. Resistance on Tuesday will be 40,583, and I'm coming up with that with this closing bar right there. See that? Take a look right there. Right there. See that? That's 45.83. With support at 37,251. Yeah, pretty tight day so far. So 40,583 on the upside. Downside 37,254. And with that, we'll move into the S&Ps. So the S&Ps posted a solid continuance of the bounce back rally from Friday, taking out the 42 even here on Monday. Resistance on Tuesday will be 42.11, which you can see the high today so far. Let's go back here. 42.16, 42.12.75. Look on here. Because I've got this little marker on here. Let me scroll up here. Yeah, 42.12 3/4. So not bad. 42.11 is 42.12 3/4 so far. 42.08. We're supported 41.82 followed by 41.74. Starting to pull back a little bit further in NQ. So it's at 42.11. Let's keep like that. And onto the NASDAQ. Starting to pare back a little bit more on the NASDAQ. So don't look like much, but we are a little bit. Kind of stalled here. We're turning back. We really went and we'll get to that. Let's go. So as that continues its rally throughout Monday's session, resistance for Tuesday will be 13,701, which is about where we're at right now. 13,701, which is 161% of Friday's high and Sunday's session low. Okay, you're going to go here. There. There. See, 13,701. And confluence with 13,715. We'll pull this out. You can see that 13,715 is clear. All the touches there. Also, if you look at it on a daily, it's pretty key too. Also, see that 13,715. So confluence was, and I didn't even put support. So let's go to. Call this 13,715. And support. I'd like to give it more room than just that. Let's go with Monday's opening range high, which would be 13,568. That'd be a pretty good drop back over anyway. If we do 13,568. We'll move into gold. So gold took a pause on Monday to close slightly lower in what was a very tight range. Resistance on Tuesday will be 1882 with support at 1864. Well, we got up to around 1889, but we'll stick with our analysis. 1882. And 1864. It felt like it was going to get back a bit. It's not. And on to crude. So West Texas area popped higher on Monday and kept going. Resistance for Tuesday will be 66.54. And here, a little bit short of that. Here, high today so far has been 66.32. 66.54 was supported 65.50, followed by 65.10. So, let's see. And there's the analysis and the bias chart for today. Relatively quiet session so far. And with that, we'll just go and get this posted. And see what, okay, Mira wanted to look at the silver, palladium, and platinum. Silver's just trading pretty quiet. Look at that. Not much movement here. We need to get, look, if you look right here, this low here is pretty much confluence with this high right there. That comes in at 28.11. So we've got to get above 28.11 to kick it further upstairs. And on the downside, we did put some stops here, but the real support's going to come in right there, 27.07. So we're in no man's land right now. We do need to get above 28.11 to kick things high. Into palladium, well, we did go in and close below this 27.45, which isn't good. We're kind of trying to hold ourselves here, but not good at all. Really opens the door for this market to move much lower and probably find value somewhere around 26.53. In order to turn things around, and it doesn't look like it, at best we may just kind of defend this area here. They're going to have to reclaim 28.11 for starters, just for starters, 28.11, just to stop the bleeding and to claim down the daily level. And then on platinum, same thing here. They're all kind of weakening here. Not good that we lost 11.89. We kind of held it here, kind of hold it again. Look, at the very least, we have to reclaim 11.89, but you can probably, I wouldn't say confirm, but you can probably stop the bleeding if we can get a daily close above 11.99. And then that'll give the market a chance to kind of base itself out, possibly. But that's where we stand here. Thanks for joining us here on the European Crossover webinar, and we'll see you in the chat.